what's happening?
WC.
Oh, hang on, something's happening. Some software's updating itself. All right, don't panic. It's all good.
Please, not with the travesty that we had last week with the sound. I do apologise to everybody who was offended by that.
I was offended. I was like, what has happened here?
You had one of your aggressive texts.
Mate, because I could have fixed it. I was on the way back home from work and I was like, well, I can fix that. But it was way too late. It was up. My mic was too hot. You were on a mic in the next road and it was done.
Well, it's your own fault. You should have told me I wasn't on the correct mic. This one is working, isn't it?
Yeah, but you see, you can't tell. When I'm listening in this, you can't tell. But then as soon as you uploaded it, I went, oh, no.
You told me to Adobe Podcast. I put it through that, and it just then made your sound bad, and everybody else's, the music sound bad, the trailers sound bad, everything went bad. Anyway, well done, Adobe. We're making everybody else sound bad. So here we are. First of all, there's another apology. There's another apology.
What have you done now?
I do apologize wholeheartedly about the Deadpool trailer that we played last week.
What?
You don't know this, do you?
No. What have you done?
Well, we were watching the show back as we do in our house because I'm what's the type of person who watches himself a lot or listens something like that. I can't remember what it is. So we were watching the show back, and Oliver went, "Why are you showing a fake trailer?"
Oh.
So I've got to apologize. That was a fake trailer that we played.
See, the thing is, folks, I have zero to do with the content that he puts up.
Oh, there you go. Put his hands up. Only because he doesn't do it.
I don't have anything to do with it. It's not me. I'm all right. I'm all right, Jack.
Well, anyway, do apologize. We went on for talking loads about that trailer, about it jumping through other movies. Then we brought DS9 into it, showing how to put this, and it was a fake trailer. So we're gonna wait. I don't know. We're gonna have to wait now.
Where did you even find that? Because I looked for it after and went, I don't know what trailer I just watched.
It was on. I don't think it was Rapid Trailer. I'm not sure, but it was definitely popped up on my to watch list.
Because what they call, there's two fake ones in there. There's
Rockstar, one of them.
Yeah, and culture, something culture, not Trek culture. It's like trailer culture or something like that. But they just spend all day making rip-off trailers.
Well, we were suckered into that completely. But anyway, happens to the best of us. Yes, you were, because you were talking about it. You brought up the DS9 reference, and
I only go by what information you give me.
Okay. Anyway, sorry about that, everybody. Won't happen again. We'll only take legit trailers from legit sources. So anyway, after last week's travesty of a show, Pete then texted me to say we didn't get Unfrosted on because
we didn't.
But it dropped about an hour afterwards. So there was nothing we could do. So we'll watch the trailer. Some people may have already seen this, and then we're going to have a big discussion about it.
Control, we are go for launch. Minus 3, 2, 1. Lift off.
I believe we have split the atom of breakfast. In the early 1960s, the American morning was defined by milk and cereal. And the two undisputed giants of the cereal world were Kellogg's and Post.
Major news from the breakfast world. The Post Cereal Company has reportedly invented a shelf-stable fruit pastry breakfast product.
No.
Yeah.
Boy.
It's Post. They did it.
I'm about to finally crush that big red K that never stops glaring at me. How do you think Post did it?
There's always a surprise inside the box.
I'm just gonna use xanthan gum.
Xanthan.
Kellogg's is entering the race to reinvent breakfast with the help of Steve Schwinn, Chef Boyardee, and Jack LaLanne.
They're stacking the deck with ringers.
You know Isaiah Lamb from Quaker?
You Kellogg's people.
We're about to have some very powerful people very upset. You have to win. Are you making any progress?
It's not to scale, but
What are you guys, 5 years old? Little John draws better than that. And I think there's something wrong with him.
nobody said this was going to be easy.
We're talking about happy childhoods for millions of American kids. The important thing is the name.
Fruit Magoos. What?
No.
Heat 'em up and eat 'em ups.
No sale.
Oblong nibblers.
Is this a joke?
Whoever gets to the shelves first is going to win this thing.
Give him the cards, old man!
How did it get this far?
It's breakfast. Things happen.
Isn't this a cereal company? Why did my husband explode?
I mean, it's a beautiful trailer. Let me just go back to the full list of people who are in it.
The whole thing. I did this. I just, you know what? It's,
It was Christian Slater, so I knew it was Christian Slater, the milkman.
Short of Tina Fey being in it, it's got everybody.
It literally has, and Bill Burr as the president. Is looks great. I mean, it's
John.
So we're gonna. Most people would have. Well, not most people. People who watch a lot of YouTube and watch the American nighttime stuff would have seen that Seinfeld was on Fallon after this was released, and he was putting out lots of stories about what was going on. They've actually made, if this is true, this is great. So they actually made this movie without getting any permission from Kellogg's.
Well, that's what he said. They just did it and then went, So I don't know. Is that, are they going to get it pulled beforehand? They must have got some permission to use the logo, surely. When Jerry Seinfeld says, I'm going to do this, you just do it. You just do it.
And James Marsden as well. He was in there saying nothing. There's loads of people just not saying anything. That was great.
What I want to see is Hugh Grant as Tony the Tiger. That's all I want to see. I'm happy with everything else. I just want to see what he does with it, because apparently it is amazing.
Well, he's supposed to be, obviously, he's not. I think he's not going to go very far from his gentleman accent. As far as we can see, it hasn't been yet. We haven't heard another one we haven't heard speak yet, which is very amusing. But does he base it on a, or he thought that Seinfeld thought that it should be somebody who's a classical trained Shakespeare, and that's why he went for it.
The character that he plays, the person who played Tony the Tiger, was a classically trained actor. It was at the end of his career trying to just, make his car payments. That's what he says.
Does he? I never remember the tiger other than in animation form. Did they have it?
But he just did the voice, didn't he? They're great. That guy.
That one. But he never said anything else, did he?
No, that was it.
They got a classical trained actor to go, they're great. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, that's on Netflix. It's a bit of a Netflix feast actually today, because that's there's not much drop this week on trailer wise. So we've got that, which was last week. But before we go any further, I'm not sure if you've seen it yet. I went to see Ghostbusters.
I've not seen it. No one wants to go with me because everybody says it's rubbish. How can it possibly be rubbish?
Well, I can tell you, it's not rubbish. I
really
thoroughly enjoyed it. Yeah, I thought it was great. It like the first one. No, the first one has obviously had a different storyline because it was set in the desert and a different town and all that. But it still had all the quirks of Ghostbusters. This is just Ghostbusters, and whatever they've done before, they're doing it again. So, Slimer's there. There's all the characters are there. Bill Murray there is one thing that one of our esteemed critics did mention that Bill Murray just pops up when it does go a little bit low, and he does, and he looks like he's just been paid to be there, and that's it for him, which is unfortunate. But he still brought a lot to the table. There were some great gags that he did, but he definitely was peppered into the movie. That's my only comment on it. But other than that, story's great. Judd's brilliant. All the other characters are great.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, go on. I was about to say, let me just finish. The bad thing in it, creature, is particularly terrifying, just to let you know. So what were you going to say? Sorry.
James Acaster.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah?
Yep. And it's not a bit role, isn't it, for most of the movie? And he does a great gag right at the end of the film as well, which is funny. Won't spoil it, but yeah, it's he's there doing it proper.
Because I was a bit concerned that they get the token British dude, but they seem to like him quite a lot, which is his sense of humor.
Very proud of him.
Were you? Okay,
yeah,
fair enough. Because not a lot of people here really know James Acaster. They kind of seen him around a bit, Mock the Week and so on, but they kind of go, "Who's that?" But I got a lot of time for his stupid, stupid humor. Yeah.
Well, he doesn't really come across. He plays it fairly straight with just a little bit of. It's not sarcasm he does, is it? He's very dry. But he just plays it really, really well. And it's fairly. There's a lot of straight bits in it, and he's in the action. He's definitely in the action. It's brilliant. Very proud of him. And yeah, I just thought it was great. I really enjoyed it. We three of us went, and it was should have told you. Do apologize. And it was just.
Don't tell me
great.
nothing.
I know.
Tells me nothing.
Well, it's one of those things. But yeah, definitely. If you've got chance, I know Easter holidays are coming up to the end, but definitely go and see it because I thoroughly enjoyed it. I just ignore the critics, ignore them completely. Another thing I've watched this week, which started. Now we trailered this a few episodes back now. Now Renegade Now. Which is
the Dick Turpin style,
very good. 2 episodes in, I've read all the critics of the others from everywhere else, and everybody's loving this show. It's on Disney.
Is that where it is? Okay,
yeah, it's on Disney Plus, and it's a great little show, really well written. And I thought, why is this so well written? And it was written by Sally Wainwright. Who's Sally Wainwright, we ask?
Who?
Sally Wainwright wrote Happy Valley. Did you know that?
Oh, man. You know what? I kind of went, who's that? Okay, yeah, fine, fair enough.
Did you watch Happy Valley, though?
I did. I like that show.
I
like that show. I thought it was surprisingly brilliant.
Sarah Lancaster, obviously, is in it. And but yes, so Sally wrote
What's your take on Sarah Lancaster then? What do you think? She's kind of that wrong.
But she only can play one type of role, surely.
She's a police officer.
Police officer or Northern Lass. I think that's the 2 things she can do. And she does them very, very well. Obviously Happy Valley, she combines both of them. But obviously,
got
Sally...
that MILF sexy copper thing going on.
Why do you always have to take it down that area?
I'm just telling you.
It's not. People may not want to know that.
It's fine. It's fine. I know our viewers.
Sally Wainwright. Anyway, well done her. She created and wrote every single episode of Renegade Now, and it definitely has that edginess to it. And what did someone say? It was an old-fashioned storytelling with a crisp new twist.
Can I ask you something? Who are these people that you keep referring to? What did someone say? Someone watched it. Who are these people that you've been talking to?
The critics. Do you not read? Do you not read?
What? Do you not read?
Anyway, So Renegade now, watch that. I do like this bit actually, where we show a trailer and then a few weeks later we actually, one of us has watched it, and it gives a bit of a report on it.
Good.
Anyway,
next.
That's probably what the show's all about, really, isn't it? That's what we should be doing. Anyway, what we're doing next?
Isn't that the show?
That's the show. That's what the show is all about. This is a very relaxed show this week. I can tell you
It is. It's Easter. I'm still in relaxed mode. I'm full of lamb.
Chocolate.
Look, I'm full of lamb.
Oh, for 12 people on Easter Sunday.
These
Snickers lamb flavour.
yeah. What noise do lambs make?
What then? Snickers crunchy.
Oh no, mate! These are like little bar things, man. They're
miniatures.
Huh?
They're just miniatures.
They are, but they're like chewy things. Oh man, brutal.
You have to be careful. Right.
Why am I being careful?
Just be careful. So we're going to watch. What's eating too much chocolate?
That's fine. What's next?
Bodkin. Now, this wasn't one that was on my list. It popped up this morning. I thought, hello, this looks interesting. This is my cup of tea. And it's out on Netflix in a couple of weeks, which is good. Nice and short. Gives people a chance to watch this show in a couple of weeks, and then surprisingly, bing, up it pops. I don't know what I'm saying. This is Bodkin on Netflix out in a couple of weeks. If you like Wicker Man with a sense of humor.
Why is the playhead halfway through the trailer, first of all, before you press play?
There we go. No, there it is. It is at the start.
Is it all loaded then? I'm confused.
Oh, I think I watched it there and then I stopped it. I thought, no.
Okay.
That's what I did.
Let's see, everybody, whether we get to then there's nudity at the bit where he stopped.
There is swearing in this, I can tell you that.
Yeah, I knew it was
There's
something.
a lot of swearing in this. I do apologize.
Is this a gritty British?
No, because there's an American in it. But the funny thing is, it's about podcasters. So let's watch it and shut up.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Hi there. Are you Bridget Pierce?
You the podcasters?
Yes, we are. Okay.
I'm a journalist. I'm still consulting on a true crime podcast in the arse end of nowhere.
I've always thought that Ireland was the most beautiful country in the world.
All I see is shit. Fields and fields of shit.
21 years. Right, they bleep those out, but in a bit, they just, I can't be bothered. We're not going to bleep.
Years ago, 3 people disappeared.
On the Irish Night of the Dead. Samhain.
So cool.
Nice sunglasses.
Off.
We've never even had a serial killer in Ireland. We're a naturally good people.
There's an island of nuns teaching yoga. It just keeps getting better.
We need to find the real Vulcan. How things happen here, just like everywhere else.
I hear you're interested in the lads that went missing. I know what happened to them. They were attacked by horses. You should never trust a horse.
You lads seem awful interested in the past. Our lives aren't fodder for your entertainment.
The 3 of you poking around and everything will lead to no good.
We are being threatened. It means there's a story here. This is extremely good news.
This is my podcast. I make the rules.
What did you do? Whatever happened that night is still important to someone.
I came to Bodkin expecting a simple cold case. What if the cold case isn't cold?
How do you see me now?
Do you lads like a bit of a party?
Well, yeah, sure.
Do the kids like a bit of a party? No, for some reason I thought there was swearing at the end of it, but there wasn't. So
that's good. I like that. I'm going to watch that.
Don't know anything about it. looks funny. Don't know if it's a series or a movie. Coming to Netflix in May. So Will Forte's in that, who's an American comedian. It's very weird. Not many people don't know him. But yeah, it looks great. It looks a bit weird. A bit of hang on a minute.
What's going on? Are you all right? You okay?
I can't even think of the name. Werewolves in London. Oh my god. What's the name of the bloody film? What's the name of the film? Werewolf in London.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
No, you dickhead.
American Werewolf in London.
That's it. So it's like American Werewolf in London.
Oh my god, there's going to be such an edit there.
A big edit. Which is like the bit at the start where they don't stray from the path. That thing. And that feeling to it. And that whole film series, whatever it is. Actually, what is it? What is it? I've got it. Oh no, it's a series. 7 episodes.
Ooh, they're stretching. Why have we all of a sudden gone from doing epic TV 24 episodes to doing seven?
Well, you know what? Seven. It's the BBC that's caused all that because they stopped making that. Well, they never went down the route of making stuff which was 24 episodes. That was just American, wasn't it? So yeah. And then the Americans thought, hang on a minute, we can make the same money, just spread it over 7 episodes. So that's that.
I don't like it.
I think it's going to be great. It's going to be very nice. I've got one more thing left, really. That's it.
Is it Doctor Who?
No, it isn't Doctor Who. It is. It's not a trailer. It's just I don't know how to explain it. I'm just trying to get something off my screen that's not supposed to be there. There we go. Not like
I'm saying nothing. I'll say, look at you in that little bunker by yourself. Look.
I'm not by myself. Well, I am. Yeah, I am.
You are.
So this week, Mr. Cruise running through London for filming of Dead Reckoning Part 2, which I thought they'd already finished all that.
I thought it was done.
Unless they're just doing some stunts. So let's just for fun, watch Cruise running for 1 minute 10 seconds, shall we? He does run weird though, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's got a weird run.
He's got blood on his shirt.
He's got lovely hair though, hasn't he?
I think he's right. I think it's like Vision 2000. It's definitely blacked out.
Vision 2000. Don't you just wish you had hair that did that? Look at that.
They probably washed it perfectly like
Alberto Balsam.
Yeah. Oh, security guards. Was he pointing at them?
How much money do you think they have to pay to close that bridge?
Well, it's not that. They closed Parliament Square as well. No, that's it, I think. Not again. So that's Cruise running through London, ready for Dead Reckoning Part 2. I think they've done a lot of the
Reckoning
filming.
Part 1?
Say again?
Have you seen Dead Reckoning Part 1?
What's I went to the cinema to see it. No? You not watched it? Why not?
And they killed off Matey Boy. I was like, oh.
Who?
Okay.
Oh, not Alec Baldwin. We don't want any more Alec Baldwin talk.
What's wrong with Alec Baldwin?
No, I love Alec Baldwin.
Exactly.
It's great. But yeah, well, he had to die because it was a part of the movie. And also, can I also say,
yes,
my Will Smith rant last week. Was it last week?
Oh, God.
About what everybody is in agreement with me.
No, nonsense.
Everybody I spoke to went, yeah, not going to bother seeing it. He's an idiot.
Oh, behave yourself.
No, that's it.
What about poor Martin Lawrence?
He's cancelled.
He's not.
I never thought
he's not Lizzo cancelled. He's just
he's cancelled by everybody because he was an idiot.
We're all idiots.
I know, but you don't go on stage slapping somebody. But anyway, everybody sort of agrees with me on that one, and not you. Just because you love him. Oh, well. And you still play his music.
What is it? It's not Rolf Harris. It's just flipping Will Smith.
I would have gone down Gary Glitter's track, really. Rolf Harris didn't have. He only had one.
He didn't. He had two little boys.
2 little boys and Peg Leg, whatever his name is.
It's Jake the Peg.
Jake the Peg. I'm Jake. No, let's not do it. No, let's not do it. So anyway, if you do want to drop us a line to I'm Jake. No, drop us a line to.
Did you see show?
No.
That's such a crap email address. Why?
It was the only one I could get. It was the only one I could get because Did You See was already gone. Did You See show at iCloud.com. Very simple. It's what we are. It's Did You See show at iCloud.com. It's very simple. That is it. We're done. Nice and short and sharp. I didn't have to spend 3 hours editing. That was a nightmare last week doing that show. Absolutely.
And the sound was all wrong.
Sound was all wrong. Everything was wrong. It was just, we should have just ignored episode 6. That's what we should have done. But that is it.
Before we go, are you going to watch Discovery tomorrow or not?
Right, remind me what's on Discovery tomorrow.
Discovery returns for its 5th and final season.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about the Discovery Channel.
Do you who out of any of us has watched anything on the Discovery Channel in the last 5 years?
Part of Disney, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Will I be watching Discovery season whatever, final season?
5.
Don't care. No, is the answer.
She talks like this. Hello, it's about
what? What did you say? Phases the stun.
Let's fly. What? Okay.
I don't even know where they are. I don't even know what they're doing.
They're in the 32nd century now. Eh?
Where, sorry?
They're in the 32nd century.
Oh, that's useful. So, that was so they can jump over Kirk and everybody else.
Correct.
What a load of humcum bumcum.
What? I'm sorry, what? What was that? Humcum bumcum? What's humcum bumcum? Is that a Dorridge thing?
Somebody just make a flaming normal Star Trek show.
What's wrong with yeah, you know what I'm going to say? What's wrong with Strange New Worlds?
Anyway,
let's have it. Come on, let's have it out now.
No, I
Strange
don't
New
like
Worlds. Why? Tell me why.
First episode with awful special effects and the transporter that changed their clothes.
Yeah, I'll give you that. They've not done that since.
No, they haven't because it was a mistake. No, I don't like. I like Pike in. Was he in
Discovery?
Yeah, he was for the couple of episodes or a few episodes. He was in that. He was great. But as ever, I will always say, why make a whole series out of a failed character? Thank you. You know he's a failed character because that's how Star Trek started. Because it was in
but the original character, the original person who played that was terrible.
No, it doesn't matter. The character was all wrong. It was all wrong. So let's burn him, stick him in a wheelchair. Kirk comes along, does the courts things. Off they boldly go. So that's it. No, so there's no more comments. That's it. Strange New Worlds.
Goodbye, everyone. What? What happened then?
Just Strange New Worlds. Just ridiculous.
Okay. Right, wait.
Do I have to waste time on this?
Yeah, we got whatever it is. Section 31's coming.
Oh. Yippity day. There we go. Thanks a lot. That's section.
It's got Michelle Yeoh in it.
Anyway, I don't want to talk about Star Trek because until they come along with something decent to replace Picard, then that's it. Because no one can tell me that last season of Picard wasn't the best thing that's been on.
It was the best bit of sci-fi in the last 30 years, to be fair.
So why can't they make stuff like that?
Don't know.
Yeah,
I'm not in charge. If I was in charge, we'd all be walking around with phasers.
Exactly. And all right, then, people, that is it. Thanks a lot for joining us this week on Did You See? We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Guess what it is?